Coming up next at the 141-pound weight class, Michigan State sends out Javier Gasca as Purdue sends out Danny Sabatello, and this is a great matchup, Eric.
This is the match that I was looking forward to tonight. First, you see Sabatello, the first Purdue wrestler to win Big Ten Wrestler of the Week honors multiple times.
And Gasca is helping out Michigan State, leading the team with 12 victories, being 2-1 in dual action matches.
And both of these guys are up from 133 pounds last season. And both of these guys ranked top 15 at some point. Danny Sabatello going on a 17-match dual win streak last season, one of the longest in Purdue wrestling history. So Danny Sabatello getting the job done at 133 pounds last season. Let's see if he continues the success at 141 pounds.
Sure should be a great match.
A lot of action. You can expect to see a lot of action. Both of these guys like putting points on the board.
Both with the low attacking positions.
Yeah, and Javier Gasca's so fun to watch on his feet. He moves so methodically, in and out, both feet moving, switches his stance up, continues to move those hands, pushing, pulling, creating those angles that you need to get in order to get the takedown. And Sabatello looking for a double leg.
Look at the intense fighting for hand position. This is exciting to watch.
Both guys doing a good job creating angles, and Sabatello looking for that double leg. So that must have been the game plan for these Purdue Boilermakers at 141 pounds. Get to your double and get to it quick. So now Sabatello circles back to the center of the mat.
You mentioned this is going to be exciting wrestling. Gasca actually did win the team's most exciting wrestling award last season. Definitely a favorite for the Spartans.
And the record shows it, and now Gasca in deep on a swing single. Now gets his hands locked, gets to the corner, and he's gonna have to post that leg on his opposite hip and gets the 2 points for the takedown to take the big lead. 2-0 here in this first period. We head out of bounds. And Coach Roger Chandler heads to the edge of the mat, telling Javier Gasca that you have to keep Sabatello down for 1 minute and 17 seconds. Don't let him steal points here late in this first period. Gasca covers tight waist on that left side, goes to the elbow on the right side. Sabatello comes up to his feet. And Sabatello looking to sit out, and Gasca stays in on that high crouch position. Comes up through the middle, and now, and the Michigan State coaches are a little upset that near fall wasn't being called, because Javier Gasca was picking up the riding time, so he was in the top position, and Sabatello's back was exposed. Some missed points by the referees there for these Michigan State Spartans.
Meanwhile, Sabatello was able to escape, making it 2-1 in favor of Michigan State's Gasca, with 26 seconds left in the first period.
So Gasca in on a shot again, gets his hands locked. But Sabatello does have that right arm tucked. So now Gasca coming up through the middle, looking to sit the corner. And
unable to get anything there as time expires in the first period. Score 2-1 in favor of Michigan State's Gasca.
And one of my keys to victory for these Michigan State Spartans was getting to their shot and finishing quick. If you're going to get to that second level, that second attack, you have to continue to work up, and that's what they're doing so far in these first 3 matches. So Sabatello covers on the conventional side, right side tight waist, left hand on the elbow. Gasca looking to sit to that hip, and Sabatello hooking that ankle, so doing a good job riding. So Gasca has that left leg of Sabatello in a high crotch position, does have his head on the outside, in a good position to get a reversal here as Sabatello gets high. And Javier Gasca continues to work up, looking for the reversal. And this is promising position.
There's the 2 points for the reversal.
And does have that Navy ride, so that bottom leg is still hooked for Gasca. So gets out of bounds was Sabatello, heading back to the center.
Eric, it's really crucial to see who's going to be able to score points in these late parts of the second and third period.
And we saw Mitch Rogaliner do that. And we at 125 pounds, and then 133 pounds, we saw Luke Welch do that in both the first and the second period. So that great point proving scoring late is one of the most important factors in college wrestling, and both teams doing it. So not a lot going on here, as Javier Gasca not really doing too much offensively in the top position, but doing a good job floating on top, just picking up the riding time. And this is why Javier Gasca is going to be successful this year. His ability to ride is crucial, especially in late close matches. When you get to that third period, if you need to get a takedown, you need to get that ride out. Javier Gasca is able to do that.
That's a great point, Eric, because you could see Danny Sabatello wasn't able to do anything from the bottom there. Within the last 30 seconds of the second period, was unable to build up or anything. Gasca has done a great job riding him through these periods.
42 seconds left, or excuse me, 42 seconds on the riding time clock as Danny Sabatello chooses the down position. And Gasca looking for somewhat of a cheap tilt, has that tight waist with that right hand, left arm chicken winged. Sabatello looks to sit out. And I don't know if I would have chose the down position if I was the Purdue Boilermakers heading into this third period. I understand you have to get the one, but Gasca, you have to know how good he is on top, riding in these tough situations. So questionable call there, I don't know. Yeah,
you mentioned riding. Gasca's already entered a minute and 20 seconds of riding time, with still a minute and 18 seconds left in the third period.
And Javier Gasca looking for near fall as he has Danny Sabatello on his back, and a potential fall for these Michigan State Spartans.
There it is, Eric.
And Javier Gasca picks up 6 for the Spartans to take the 9-3 lead after 3.
Man, Javier Gasca did not slow down there at all, Eric. He was powering through at the same intensity, if not building intensity, as that match went through.
And here you see he locks up that cradle, hops over to the opposite side, referee comes with him, and a big fall called for Javier Gasca.